team's made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New York Giants and the Green Bay Packers. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now Jones on 1st and 10. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away.
It's a pickup of 3.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he will take this all the way down to the Packers' 13. Only took him 3 plays, and they're already in the red zone, just like that.
We give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
Taken down at the 11.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. And he's brought down. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going to do to change?
And he will take it all in for a giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Giants take it right down and score on the opening drive.
Yeah.
Boy, these may be an adventure this afternoon, but this one is good.
Makes the score Giants 7, Packers nothing. Graham Gano set to kick off.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Thomas. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him. A first down carry for Barkley. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels. Because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, It's nothing but room to run.
Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's Jones off the bootleg. Man open left side. It's Williams. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
Williams.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter is a good running back dive play.
And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
And I think Gano missed it. He did. He missed it off to the right. No good. And this score will stay right where it is.
7.
And there is nothing easy about being a kicker on a day like this.
Yeah, I tell you, not only is the footing tough in the snow, but kicking that ball is like kicking a rock. Very difficult to get any sort of feel on your kicks.
Loving the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at about the 32. First carry now for A.J. Dillon. And he'll get this up to about the 40. Solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself the best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
Yeah, I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee? You can see this quite a bit on running plays with the guys out wide. A lot of times, though, it doesn't get caught.
You're exactly right, because it's away from the play usually, so a lot of it goes undetected. But I know this will surprise you. I coach some receivers in the offseason. We work a lot on hand placement and blocking downfield. Might want to take that course.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
On the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Throwing. Love. And that'll be incomplete.
Oh, my. Are you kidding me?
Good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
Defensively by Logan Ryan.
Did you just change him, or did you just do the work?
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
He's checking.
And that is incomplete.
Love's pass. Intended for Devontae Adams.
To punt it away on 4th down, here's Drew Kaiser.
Drew Kaiser in punt formation.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. Call that a 44-yard punt, 5 on the return. And the Giants' drive will start from deep in their territory with a 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And the last time that they were on the field, a little demoralizing. Missed field goal, you always feel like you want to get it in the end zone, but then, oh, well, at least we're going to get 3. Didn't go through the goalpost, so.
It does test the mental processes of a team, though, doesn't it? Because when you miss a field goal, it's amazing how fast they want to turn on the guy kicking the ball. But you need to keep his confidence up, because how many times have we seen games where it comes down to the stretch? And guess what? You need that guy to make the big kick for your team to move on or to win a game. Make sure you keep him happy. Make sure you keep him comfortable.
I'm sure you always treated the kicker nicely, though, right?
You know, truthfully, I did.
Good.
I always did, because those guys, they won us a whole lot of games.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And Barkley did not get there. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They'll run with Barkley. And this winds up a disaster, nowhere near the marker. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Down at the 10-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
Love going to give this one to Jones. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Aaron Jones, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. The point after, no gimme in the snow, but it's up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position. He's got the lane, and there he goes. He's at the 30, 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A big play there. 79 yards. And the Giants have taken the lead. And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
And, partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again, and again, and again. It's not that heavy, sir. I'll take it.
Taken in the end zone. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
5-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Brings up 2nd.
Here's Jones.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
5 in the secondary now for the Giants here on 3rd. On 3rd down, here's Dobbins. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one. Right back to Dobbins on 1st. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. 1st and 10, right at the 40. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I think we call that season's greetings right there. He came up, pow! Knocked him for a loss.
Now a carry for Dobbins. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line.
They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. Now a handoff looking right. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. That'll be good for 6, but now it's 4th down.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Well, the field goal obviously a little dicier here with the elements in the snow, but still right on the border of field goal range. So they're going to go for it. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. It'll be a gain of 4, and they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. A first down run here by Jones as he'll take it forward for a gain of about 4.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A great effort there with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he returns this to the 22.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. About them just taking it big-time jaunt. Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. Operating from the gun. Jones. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
That's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now.
32-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And some room to roll now. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now they try the right side here. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. Switching things up, they'll throw it now with Jordan Love. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
Brings up third and 10.
On third down, here's Jones. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a fourth down.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on fourth down and 9. On play action. Love to throw. Open man is Sims. He's got it. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 21 yards there. A big play on fourth down.
At the 15-yard
line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a first and 20. After the penalty, it's Jones. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. The tackle goes to Harrison Smith.
brings up second down.
Now a handoff looking right. Call it a 3-yard gain, but they'll be forced into a 3rd and 15 coming up.
The tackle brings up third down.
Love looking to throw it. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Let's go, Harrison fucking Smith!
Return goes up to his own 17-yard line. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no...
And nothing but daylight ahead. And all the way down to the 35. A tremendous play there from Saquon Barkley. 48 yards. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. From the gun, Jones eluding the pressure, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain, followed by a sizable loss here. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And this Green Bay defense making that play look a lot like the previous one. Both tackles behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 15 coming up after that loss of 2. Third and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Giants on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. On 3rd down, Barkley. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down.
A gain of 3 yards.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game.
Good kick,
and
boy.
this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe.
We got all that.
And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. A big one there. That gives him a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, bled a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. A tougher task for them now. That turnover on their last possession led to the field goal, meaning that they have to now try to erase a 2-score deficit here in the 4th. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points, said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under it. What are you seeing here?
Well, that number is still in play because we said, okay, 20 or under gives them a chance to win. Right on pace for being in that range, and guess what? They've got a shot.
Check 26, check 26.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
We often talk of situational football. Let's just call it team football. The defense did their job, got off the field, brought up a punting situation, so they're turning the ball back over to their offense. You think those guys will get along very well right now? Of course they will. Defense helped the offense. Now it's their turn to take it downfield.
On 4th down, Love. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Now they try the right side here. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
And they give this time to the tailback. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Wiggles free. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Room here to run. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up.
That's what I'm talking about.
Turn off. Guys will get the football back.
Playing in snow brings so many other factors into the game. It's not just trying to take care of the ball, and we just saw there that that's difficult to do, but just trying to keep your feet and carry out your assignments and make sure you're comfortable while you're out there playing. Are you warm enough in your clothing? A million things going on. And the biggest one, hold on to the ball.
Saquon Barkley.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Decent start defensively to this series. They've got to stop them here and get this ball back.
I like the way you phrase that, partner. Decent start, but now it's got to be more about the ball. It's all about the ball, getting it away from them, because making good tackles is one thing, but the clock will run out on you. You've got to have the football back for your offense.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
We're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now Jones. And he's going to have just a couple here with a marker on the field as well. So some holding over on the left side of that O-line.
And I know for the guys trying to move those big defensive people,
Well, you
it's
go
love
see
for
Eric.
them to stay in one spot. But they move around so quick and so fast that sometimes you just have to grab them.
You go night-night.
No.
After the penalty, they go with Barkley. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Second and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run. They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special runs in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a second time.
On third down, Barkley. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Michael Pilardi now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. That'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Love, they go play action now. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Off the play fake, Love. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
35-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Gut him, you will. Hey, if you gut him, we'll wait for you.
Now a handoff looking right. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play.
Is Mark on the phone?
They're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd.
Yeah, call him.
So
Call
a victory
Mark.
here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last point of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, or they just played better.
Mr. Lawyer,
it all came together in the second half, and
exactly.
No points were allowed.
Could you
That's a great way to close
explain
them out.
to the court exactly what happened
So for the Giants, they continue to make their case for the playoffs as they move to 9-3. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to New England to take on the Patriots. Meanwhile, for Green Bay, this could hurt in the race for home field advantage as they drop to 10-2 on the year. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to KC to take on the Chiefs. So for our entire crew,
I told you, I did not tell you we was going to get some straight, nigga.
Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Man, you crazy. You did not lock him down. Damn, he had 83 yards for a touchdown. How many yards Tomlinson had, nigga? 128? Yeah. Hey, Marv. Boy, that goddamn three-headed monster motherfucker ain't it? You think you stopping one? But really, Barkley had a good game, though, for real. He had a good game. He had a decent game. Now you fucked up when you accepted the game. That's when you fucked up. I told you we was gonna get some straightening. This Mark, you not telling this nigga I was gonna get some straightening. Goddamn defense out there hitting like they got bricks in their head. Harrison Smith got a goddamn pick. Oh yeah. I don't know, I may have to resign him. He's showing up. You can't fuck up against him. But the trap, I know, he always fuck up. Always. I bet he was like, oh shit, this bitch done broke. Oh shit! Everybody got up, boy. That's type shit we do. That's type shit. I had got over excited when I got that fumble return. On that kickoff.
Stop it, quiet, if it's new, I didn't got it, see my jewels. Diamonds, Miley Cyrus, private jet, private pilot, look at me, stylish,
yeah.
Masterpiece, body.
So next time, you know, you show some respect. We won't do you like that next time, man. But I had to do you like that because you called me in the morning, well, last night, talking all kind of shit. We gonna win. We win the goddamn. We win the goddamn Super Bowl. Fuck all of them. I'm telling you.
Remember the days I was down low when it was out cold, but I went out and got it. Look at my milestones, man, it feel like the Dow Jones when you look at my pocket. Look at the flex, whipping the Teslas. I'm a mess, it's all a finesse. Boy, yo, stop it, quiet. If it's new, I didn't got it. See my.